If you're a Digimon fan, you know that back in March, Bandai released a Digimon Vital Bracelet. The Vital Bracelet is like a Digimon Fitbit, tracking both your steps and heart rate, setting up goals like missions. While it isn't an actual pedometer and some simple movements can actually calculate false steps, it is a really fun piece of tech. It features your Digimon pals evolving and battling similar to their V-Pet counterparts. One of my best friends is Carney X, who is primarily a Digituber, and his excitement around the VB was just infectious. Damn near almost bought a Vital Bracelet for myself, except I don't really like Digimon. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Digimon. I watched a little bit of the show growing up, and I remember having 3 Digimon V-Pets on a keychain, having no idea how the Digimon actually evolved or what they were because I had them before the show came out. It didn't stick with me as an adult, and if I was to revisit it, it would probably be added to my ever-growing list of hobbies and interests. But that list is already so overwhelming that I'm not rushing to add new things. So for the Vital Bracelet, I sat that one out. That is until Bandai announced that they're going to be releasing a Vital Bracelet for Kamen Rider's 50th anniversary. And if that wasn't cool enough, they also announced that they're going to release an Ultraman Vital Bracelet celebrating the 55th anniversary of Ultraman. This really does feel like a natural evolution of the Kamen Rider Tamagotchis that were announced. And we can assume that these will work much the same way that the Digimon Vital Bracelets have worked. Going on special missions and hitting RF readers and counting your steps to obtain goals. So far, they've showed Kamen Rider Kuga, 01, and Ichigo. But with some of the market material saying things like choose your own rider, I think it's safe to assume that most riders are going to receive a separate release of their own. For the Digimon version of the VB, they had DIM cards. This allowed you to add new Digimon companions to your Vital Bracelet. Rebranded from DIM cards to VBM cards, you will be able to collect all of your favorite riders. On the other side, with the Vital Bracelet Ultraman, you will be able to get VBM cards for Ultraman Tiga and Zero. And while that makes perfect sense, what I think is really cool and kind of helps keep in line with its Digimon roots is that you can get VBM cards for Ultra monsters. Right now, the only monster shown is Zeton, but I am confident that more Ultra monsters are on their way. I'm honestly super excited about this release, and I can finally stop being jealous of Karn's Vital Bracelet and get one all my own that's a little more geared towards me and my interests. I am 100% going to purchase one of these, and they typically sell between $65 and $75 online if you live in the US. And if you want to know if this is something that you will enjoy, I highly suggest checking out Karn's Vital Bracelet videos. He's done some pretty in-depth videos on them, and he's been pretty invested since day one. He also doesn't shy away from showing a lot of valid criticisms. I don't consider this a cheap product, and at the end of the day, it's still just a toy. So I don't want to encourage anyone to spend money on something that's not going to be for them, and in the end, they're not really going to enjoy. But for me, I used to wear a Fitbit, and I loved it while I had it. And while this isn't going to read my text messages to me, I do kind of hope it's going to encourage me to lose some of the COVID weight that's been following me around for the last year. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more Tokusatsu content. If you want to join the conversation, message me on Twitter or leave a comment and let me know if you're excited to buy a VB or if the Vital Bracelet is something you're just going to sit out. Either way, I'm High C, and I hope you keep watching.